When you've done the work, you want your hydration to do the same. Introducing new Gatorade Lower Sugar, now with no artificial flavors, sweeteners, or colors. And 75% less sugar and all the electrolytes of regular Gatorade, now available nationwide.
Experience a membership that backs what you're building with American Express Business Platinum. Enjoy complimentary access to the American Express Global Lounge Collection and a welcome offer of 200,000 points after you spend $20,000 on purchases on the card within your first 3 months of membership. American Express Business Platinum. There's nothing like it. Terms apply. Learn more at americanexpress.com/business-platinum.
Introducing Fidelity Trader Plus, the next generation of advanced trading from Fidelity. Customize your tools and charts and access them seamlessly across desktop, web, and mobile. For faster trades, anywhere you go. Try the all-new Fidelity Trader Plus. Learn more about our most powerful trading platform yet at fidelity.com/trader plus. Investing involves risk, including risk of loss. Fidelity Brokerage Services, LLC. Member NYSE, SIPC.
Now, let's give a moment of silence for the ones who didn't make it here today for whatever reason. Let's give this moment to them. This week has been very impactful, from interviews to segments. Autoimmune disease awareness. I always get so many hits on, different people that are suffering that don't speak about it. And again, at first, I didn't want to speak about having lupus on my podcast either. I was just like, every now and then I would talk to them about my couch potatoes about it, but I was like, we need to have an actual segment because people don't really understand the way life is when you have an autoimmune disease or when you have sickle cell or when you have chronic pain. So that's the reason why those segments are now a segment on the couch. So, and again, it's not like I was afraid to talk about it. It was just when you are the one suffering, you don't always want to talk about it. Like, it almost gets like we tired of hearing ourselves talk about a pain that we know will never go away. So, but now I'm able to do it. So, autoimmune disease awareness, and then we also had Gang Tied June on the couch. Like, what? Yeah. So, and honestly, I've had people hit me up that don't even tune into the couch or never even heard of me, Couch Chronicles, before. And they went back and they listened to a few episodes that I've done. They didn't go back and, check out every episode, but they went back and they checked out, like, who I was. Like, yeah, of course, they tuned in for Gang Tied June, but they also went back and tried to see, like, exactly what my podcast is about. And I appreciated that. Like, I got so many people hitting me up, like, yo, I love what you do on the podcast. Like you got a new listener. You got a new couch potato, as you call it. I'm like, that's what's up. Like, I got new couch potatoes now. So shout out to Gang Tied June, for coming through to the couch, for putting me on his album. You know what I'm saying? For the relationship that we have, like that's like my brother. Like, you feel me? Like, just genuinely, not just fucking with my music, like saying that he fuck with my music, like he actually know my music. Like, that's hard to me. I don't know about y'all, but to me that's hard. So it's cool to know when people are in your presence and they are genuine, not like people persons, but they genuinely want to know the people that are in their life. So I really love the fact that those people do their research on the people that's going to be in their life, if that makes sense. What's up, Golden Child, the one and only? But, it's tough. Matter of fact, when you coming to the couch? Shoot. Yeah. I don't know. I just love genuine people. I love when people genuinely want to get to know me. And a lot of times when people come to the couch, I don't even tell them about my music. Like, What up, though? Imani sings. Like, I don't even tell them. I don't be like, yo, come to the podcast and check out my music. No, I'd be like, come to the podcast. Like, if you take the time to do your own research, to see who I am and what I'm about, that let me know, like, you really genuine about the person that you are. Not saying that for those that don't have the etiquette or that just don't know to do stuff like that. I'm not saying that you don't know who you are. Or I'm just saying that when it comes to me, just like first impression is everything to some people. It's not even really about first impression with me, because people don't want to be hurt, ran over, or done the same way the last person did them. So a lot of times when people meet someone, they're not automatically like, hey, how you doing? Like, let's exchange. No, some people do. But a lot of times they peeping you. They trying to see what type of person you are. So they just like. So you can't really base it now off of first impression is everything. You have to base it off of the relationship and the bond that you make after you meet each other. Because, again, a lot of people are leery because so many people have been fucked over. The government has been lying to us. We finding out that almost our whole lives was a lie. Like, seriously. So, it's so much going on. You can't just automatically let people in. Some people are literally here to infiltrate your kingdom, whatever you got going on, or just our community, period. Seriously, whether you want to believe it or not. There are people that's out here that look just like you, that look just like me, that look just like somebody that you really, really love or that you really fuck with. And they are here to infiltrate and learn and whatever. Whatever reason they doing it for, they doing it. So we can't automatically just trust everybody. You know, it's like a dog. I don't mean to say it like that, but dogs are way more trusting than cats. Be more like a cat. Yeah. Yeah. Be more like a cat. I'm just saying. Not like, I'm not saying be a pussy. I'm saying we got to stop being so trusting of everyone with a smile. Because there's somebody that's in your life that's smiling and they don't even fucking like you. They don't even like to be around you. They don't like the things that you... And then they just be like... In their head, they're like, this motherfucking bitch. Or this ugly-ass motherfucker. Like, I can't wait till this is all said and done. I'm going to fuck this. No, for real. There are people genuinely in your life right now. You said it's a lot of that in OKC? Man, it's a lot of that everywhere. People are literally smiling in your face. And as soon as you walk away, did you see what the fuck that motherfucker had on? For real. And then if you meet a person that can say it to your face, they not gonna wait till you walk away. Those are the people that I want around me. I'm sorry. Call them blunt, call them rude, call them a motherfucker, call them a bitch. But those are the type of people that I will rather have in my circle or as my associate, because I wouldn't feel so much like they talking shit behind my back. And really and truly, like I said, you can be perfect. You can be doing everything that you're supposed to be doing. But there is still going to be somebody that's in your life that don't like what you're doing. Mainly because they can't do it. No, really. And it's not even, should we call it, let's not even go as far as saying that they're hating. Let's not even do that. Because hating and jealousy is two different things. they can be so jealous of you and want what you have, your life, whatever you go. And in your mind and in your heart, you like, man, I probably can't even pay my bill tomorrow. And in they eyes, they looking like, this motherfucker ain't struggling for nothing, ain't talking about it, always getting what they want. And look at me. But they smiling in your face like, what's up, bro? You good? You all right? That's what's up. And as soon as you leave, they like, man, this pussy ass motherfucker, I just told them what I'm going through. They didn't even offer me a dime. For real. And it's not even that you didn't offer them a dime when they was telling you that they struggling, but you struggling too. I mean, you just didn't want to elaborate. You just said, yeah, I get it, man, I get it. Because you going through the same shit, but in their mind, you good. You good. But you really not. They just think you are. You just holding it together, not because you want to, but because you have to. Who the fuck do you have to depend on? You have to. They looking at it like it's just coming to you. No, I'm going out and motherfucking getting it. I'm not sitting on my ass waiting on a miracle to happen. I am chasing my miracle. I am looking for my miracle. I'm trying to walk up into my miracle. And the only way I'm going to do that is if it's around. I can't just be like, man, I need a miracle. And my miracle all the way on the east side and I'm on the west. I got to at least travel. I got to get it. Yes, thank you. I've told you, come through to the couch for real. And you know, it's crazy because we try to be our best versions of ourselves. And not realizing just doing that is making somebody mad at us. Making somebody hate us because we trying to be the best versions of ourselves. We trying to see, just because we not doing it the same way that you doing it. You might be thinking right now that you got it out the mud and that I got to do something. That's because you didn't see me getting it out of the mud. You only came in whenever I was at the easy part. You didn't come in when it first started. And then even some of the ones that be your day ones and come in when it first started, a lot of times they never fucking believed in you. And now that you fucking popping, they mad, really, that they didn't do the same thing that you was doing when you was doing it. Because they thought that ain't shit finna happen, ain't shit finna pop off. But when it popped off, you got mad because you was there when it started. And you actually could have been in the same boat as me if you would have been doing the same shit as me instead of giving up, talking about I ain't gonna make it. Now I done made it. Now you looking at me crazy. And not even that I made it and I'm next to, Beyonce and all of them. Not saying that, or Nas, and not saying that I made it like that. I'm saying, but I made it far enough in your eyes. I made it real far in your eyes. You think I'm a superstar. You steady thinking about me, jocking me, learning me, studying me. So you thinking? Now, I don't think this yet. This is stuff that you are going through in your head. This is your own battle that you're fighting. This silent battle that you fighting every time you see me, that's on you. Unless you're willing to discuss it, let's talk it out. Because a lot of times, until you talk something out, you could be holding on to something by yourself. Like, the other person have no idea that you are holding on to this animosity, this anger, this whatever you feel towards them. They don't know this because you ain't even brave enough to let it out of your head. You ain't even brave enough to articulate your thoughts, to tell us what you feel. Because who wants to look at somebody in their eye and be like, yo, I'm not even hating on you. I'm just jealous of something that you got. And I've been trying to get where you are. Like, can you know what? Please, let me just humble myself. Can you tell me how I can get, because I don't want to feel this jealousy. It's not that I'm jealous of you. I'm just jealous of the thing. Ain't nobody brave enough to do that. Ain't nobody brave enough to do that. Ain't nobody brave enough to stop the jealousy that's festering inside of them as it's starting. Ain't nobody brave enough to stop it when they feel it, see it, or hear it in their mind. Because you can't all of a sudden when you get caught be like, oh, I didn't. How you didn't? You've been in your head talking to yourself. Mind fucking yourself for real. And instead of being the woman or the man that you say that you are, that you profess to be, that you claim to be, you can't even bring it to my attention until shit hits the fan, until you blow up. Because when you hold stuff in too long, it's going to eventually come out. It's going to eventually come out. And when it do, we looking at you like you crazy, because we like, where the fuck did this shit come from? That's why a lot of times whenever you cool with somebody, and I don't give a fuck how long you cool with them, that's why a lot of times when you cool with somebody and y'all get into it one time, I don't give a fuck if it's something small. You get into it with them, and then all of a sudden, you hear everything, their intrusive thoughts. Their intrusive thoughts start to come out. Bitch, that's why your breath stink. Nigga, that's why you can't dress. Boy, fuck you. Boy, I didn't like you in the first place. Boy, I was only tolerating you. Girl, I was only putting up with you because fuck you. You ain't never been shit. That's why don't nobody like you. I mean, damn, where was this energy when we was cool? Where was this energy before we got into this fight? Matter of fact, where did all of this come from? We talk every day. How you ain't tell me that? We've been friends for how long? And this is the first year I'm hearing about it? The first day? Oh, wow. And a lot of times when one of our friends do that to us, we never go back to that friendship. Because how was you this real ass motherfucker, but you really didn't tell me how you felt about me? And you called me your best friend. These is best friend title people. You calling me your best friend, but the first time we get into it, I'm every name in the book and some. You even bringing up some situations that I ain't even remember. I forgot about that shit. Where you got this written at? I'm so for real. Like, people aren't brave enough to stop jealousy when it first starts. But they get so fed up with every time you being around that they got to talk shit about you in their head and they can't do it out loud, that they do something to make sure that the friendship ends because they sick and tired of themselves. Because to them, you perfect. And every time you come around, you got good news. Even when you got bad news, you still got good news. That makes them sick. They disgusting. They'll look at your shit on Facebook, on any type of social media and be like, scrolling right on by. Because it's making them mad. And then you looking like, damn, I only got 2 views. What the fuck? Then you go into your analytics shit, and then all of a sudden it say, over 2 billion people. 6,000 people seen it. Oh. I see what we doing. I see. So you just watching. You just watching. You ain't even hit the like. And guess what? It's free to hit the like button. Is it? It's free. So now y'all making us believe that you not even, that we ain't shit, that we ain't got no motion, that we ain't got no this, we ain't got no that. But you really still watching. You part of the views. But you also part of the people that's jealous too. Because why you ain't hit that like button? Why you ain't hit that? Why you ain't make a comment? You watching? What you gotta say? You're not brave enough to say it to my face. They not brave enough to say it to your face. They still thinking about it, contemplating, dreaming about it, praying that it gets out of their head, but it still ain't, because you still around. They want you gone. But it ain't going to happen. So I want you guys to know to keep being great. Keep being the light that blinds them. Keep being that beacon of hope. You have something that they want, that they have been striving all this time to get. But all they have to do is look inside themselves instead of still be looking at you. What they still looking at you for? What they're looking for is inside themselves. It's not in anybody else. It's not in anything. It's in yourself. Y'all don't remember that song? It's the God in me. It's in you. Stop looking at everybody else's blessing. We all have our own different paths. We all are meant for something. What I have that's meant for me is not meant for you, and what you have that's meant for you is not meant for me. Find it. And then that jealousy will go away. You ain't even got to discuss it with nobody. Start looking in yourself. And stop looking at everybody else. You act like you in a race. Like, we is not in competition. What? Stop it. Look in the mirror. That's your competition. Teach yourself to be better than yourself. That is the goal. Not studying somebody else like this is the ultimate test and you got to pass. No. Gotta cut that out. If a lot of people learn how to be themselves, they won't even have to be online trying to be somebody else or being a fake friend. You wouldn't even be a fake friend. And you would be so excited, just like we are, to teach or show somebody who you are. Old Town Kid, what up, though? So, I don't want to talk y'all ears off. I love y'all. I know y'all probably like, ooh, but I mean, I'm not trying to be rude. I'm not trying to, but it's true. Like, a lot of people are jealous. And it's not even hate. It's just you just jealous. That's it. And once you are able to admit that, everything gonna be all right. Everything gonna be all right. Because we are all meant to be great. But if you never find your path, if you never know who you are, thank you so much for the gift. If you never know who you are, then you'll never know what your path is. You can die without ever knowing what your path is because you've been watching everybody else's path. And you've been walking behind everybody else, trying to walk the same path as them. Don't die on somebody else's path. And then you feeling like you're alone. You're alone because that's not where you're supposed to be. You feel alone because, do you recognize these things? Do you understand this stuff? No, because it wasn't meant for you to understand. It was meant for the person that you're tagging along behind, that you're jocking, stalking. It's meant for that person, not you. It might feel good. It might feel good because it's the person that you have a deep envy for. So you think it feels right. You think everything is right until it starts going wrong. And then you're like, this motherfucker, it ain't even that motherfucker. It's you, motherfucker. What? What are we doing? What are we thinking? What was that? Man. Walk your own path. You don't have to be like somebody else. Man, is this thing changing my voice? It's changing my voice. What? No. Hello? Oh my God. Wait a minute. No. So the microphone, I don't know what the fuck just happened, but it changed my. There we back. I don't like that. Don't change my voice while I'm talking. See, that's a jealous motherfucker. You jealous motherfucker. I'm talking some real shit and you gonna change my voice. Anyways, y'all, if you just now tuning in, it's the Couch Chronicles where it ain't no fucking limits. I stream every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday from 8 Central Time, and every Wednesday and Friday, usually from 9:30 a.m. Central Time, but I come on a little late sometimes, so please make sure that you turn on the post notifications. That way you never miss a couch. Like I said, sometimes I go on early, sometimes I go on late. You just never know. And I do have a lot of couch potatoes that come back and rewatch. I'm appreciative to y'all. I'm appreciative to y'all. It's the medication, I'm telling y'all. That's why I was late. Anyways, shout out to all my couch potatoes, everybody that tunes in. I definitely appreciate you guys. We are on season 5, meaning y'all got a lot to catch up with. So if you're looking for something to do on the weekend, yeah. Oh, y'all see it? Favorite podcast. So they didn't have that last year, but it's still popping off though. Okay, and the only way I can be your favorite, I'm playing, y'all. No, for real though. Make sure that you stream Couch Chronicles No Limits on all streaming platforms. And today is Friday. What does that mean? That if you are in, thank you so much. Thank you. And if you are in the Oklahoma area and you're going out this weekend, please do me a favor. And this is anywhere. I'm not able to give you a ride if you're anywhere. So the ride part goes to Oklahoma City, but the message goes to everyone. I know the weekends is fun. You get time to get off work and relax, but please do not drink and drive. Please. It's not safe for anybody. And even if you feel like you're very close to your location that you need to go, no. Sometimes whenever you're drunk and you're trying to walk just one step ahead of you, don't you trip, fall, or feel like you're stumbling? That's the same thing that can happen behind the wheel. So please do not drink and drive. If you need a ride, call my hotline, 404-666-5906. Please do not drink and drive. I love you guys. It's the Couch Chronicles where it ain't no fucking limits. Y'all have a good night. Send in positive vibes, love, and energy. Don't let nothing spoil your day today. If you feel like somebody is trying to make your day bad, just remember, they're studying you. They're trying to beat you. It's the Couch Chronicles where it ain't no fucking limits. I love y'all. Class is now out of session. I'm playing. Love y'all. It's the Couch Chronicles where it ain't no motherfucking limits, no motherfucking limits, no, no, no motherfucking limits, no motherfucking limits, no.